Hey guys, what's up? This is Kevin, aka The Serious Man, and I've been using my iPhone 14 Pro Max for, since it was released. I gotta admit, I love this phone. I love its build, I love the color, I love everything about it. And in fact, I did a review video about that a couple of weeks ago, so if you haven't seen it, check that out. But today we're gonna be talking about what I'm using on my iPhone 14, literally meaning on it and in it. So let's dive in and take a look at what's on my iPhone 14 Pro Max. But one of my favorite things about this iPhone has to be its color. In my review, I talked a lot about how good it looks and how attractive it is, and I can't just get enough of it. Despite having these stainless steel fingerprint magnets here on the side, I wanted something that can preserve the look of the phone but keep it safe as well. So I went with the Spigen Ultra Hybrid Magnet case, which is made of thermoplastic polyurethane. It protects me from scratches, protects me from falls, and I'm pretty clumsy. I've actually dropped this phone 4 times in that case since I've got it, but thankfully I have something that's reliable as this. There's a black carbon fiber MagSafe ring here in the back, which looks great in sunlight, and depending on the angles you can see those details. And it's pretty awesome. So again, it's protected me from scratches. Once you fit this thing on, it's pretty durable. As you can see, I haven't had any problems with it. I mean, the craftsmanship of this case is top tier. Snapping on the phone is easy, and once it's on, the MagFit ring on the back keeps the case tightly attached to your iPhone so that it won't wobble or come off if you're clumsy like me and drop things. And as an actual layer of protection, I've also got Spigen's screen protector, which you can see if you look really closely. That's to prevent any scratches on the front, but I haven't been as lucky on the back. I accidentally put my phone in the same pocket as I had my car keys, and regrettably I got these 2 scratches. But I mean, hey, it does beat having scratches on the front of the phone, right? Right? I mean, overall, it's an awesome case, man. I highly recommend this, guys. It's not traditional of me to use a clear case like this. I always go for something that matches the color of the iPhone, or probably something that's leather or silicone based. But again, this is an awesome thing. I'm gonna put a link in the description below if you guys want to get one of your own. For charging, I have another MagSafe accessory because if you've got an iPhone, it only makes sense to make the best use of those built-in magnets. So I've gone here with a 0 meg fold. Out of the box, it comes folded up, but you can unfold it into a pad that charges 3 devices at once. This is really nice. There's a 15-watt pad here on the left hand, for your phone, space in the middle for an Apple Watch, and a 5-watt charger for any other phone or AirPods case if that's what you should need. It's a traditional 3-way Apple MagSafe charger, which, like I said, charges up to 3 devices or 1. It works with any iPhone that's MagSafe compatible, and it's an extra bonus, works with also MagSafe compatible cases. So just like I used talking about with the Spigen case here, it's great for using with that. And as a benefit, these pads have built-in magnets in them so you can fold and rearrange the entire pad to fit your needs, which is great for cutting back on space or turning the charging pad into a stand. Just simply rotate it until you have the design that you want, and when you're done, it easily collapses back. There's no set way of folding it up either. It's pretty cool. There's 2 dots in the middle of the pad. They will change either orange or blue depending on if you're charging on something on them or not. And this pad charges up via the USB cable, which I've got here, and this one came with it. It's USB-C to USB-C, so you get those fast charging speeds, and this cable is really well put together. Shout out to Zero Wireless for taking the time to send me this, as well as their build quality. Man, I just love this thing. The black and white accents, it's nice. Now, there's really nothing special about this thing here. It's your traditional Apple charger, so if you got an iPhone or a recent iPhone, you pretty have much one of these. Just make sure it's got that USB-C slot there in the middle. And this cable here I got from Anchor Wireless. It is this carbon fiber looking, but it's not carbon fiber, but it's a gray ash smoke looking color. It's really threaded, really well put together. I love it. It's the it's the wire that I use if I want to charge my phone the traditional way, which is essential because we take a lot of time into protecting our phones. Might as well spend a little bit of money to keep charged up too, right? Right. All right, so let's talk about iOS 16. I mean, this is the thing that keeps the iPhone running. And it wouldn't make much sense for me to do a what's on my iPhone video and overlook the iPhone's strongest feature. Now, I'm not going to spend a lot of time talking about the OS itself, but to give you a few of my favorite highlights, the weather app is completely redesigned with new animation and more forecast details. There's even a smarter search option with a search button now located on the home screen. And looking at my home screen setup, I've got a few widgets for the clock and calendar that give my phone a more clean, more modern look. Those 2 I'll cover in just a sec. But I also want to talk about my favorite thing about the lock screen. You see, the iPhone 14 Pro and Pro Max have an always-on display, and I found that depending on the color of the display, it can adversely affect the phone's battery life. So I'm using a black dot matrix wallpaper. This one is cool, as when the lock screen locks, when the lock screen locks, just the clock and the date and the widgets and the time show. The rest of the screen goes completely black, and these widgets are a really nice feature of iOS 16 as they give more character to your setup. This setup mainly has been built for me to get information and find information at any given moment in time, depending on what I'm doing on the phone. The weather and Google widgets are here. My Google widget is blacked out because I'm using dark mode. And also I have these two YouTube subscriber widgets and YouTube handle widgets, great for showing off and having a live count of my subscribers. I've got some frequently used apps throughout, some Google-based, in folders, creativity, and social media. The gradient wallpaper brings it all home because these icons are going to get a really nice sharp look on top of having a 120Hz display. It's clean, it makes my phone stand out, I really like it. Oh, if you guys are interested, as I've probably said this before in other videos, if you're interested in getting any of these wallpapers, whether it be that dot matrix one that I've got here, or the gradient wallpaper, I'll be sure to put a link right below that like button, so go ahead and check that out once you guys have a chance. And as promised, let's now talk about the widgets in my setup and the value they can add to yours if you're interested. So on the first page, I've got two clear background widgets for both the calendar and the clock, where the clock is nice and has those animated hands. And by tapping on either one of those widgets, it's going to open up their respective app. So the app that I'm using for this is called Blank Widget. There's both a free and a paid version available, where the paid version is going to get you access to all the widgets that you have seen or that you see here. And it's really nice because compared to other other apps that I've seen like this, this is a one-time fee. Now you can customize where you want the widget to be on the home screen, as well as what size it is, and even the colors of that widget depending on the widget options. The monogram one here that I'm using for my YouTube handle, you can change the font, you can change the size of the font. Overall, it's a really decent app. I highly recommend this, guys. The best feature and the reason why I got this is the ability to erase the background of whatever widget it is that you're using, so you can set that on your home screen and have that really super clean look as if that widget is floating in midair. You can even set blank widgets with absolutely nothing in them to give your home screen a more personalized touch. The next app I'm going to talk about allows me to see my current YouTube subscriber count in real time, and this one here is called Subwidget. So this is a paid one, but I love how it offers me both a home screen and a lock screen widget as we saw earlier. With this, you can change the color and the size if you want. The app's custom settings are very fluid and they're super easy to use. And once you have it set up, you get a live count of either your or whatever YouTube creator it is that you're following. You can see their subscriber count in real time. It updates frequently. It's real nice. It's cool. I'm giving away free downloads of this app for those that are interested. All you have to do to get yours is follow me on Twitter while supplies last, because I only have a few remaining as this video is being posted. So we're going to wrap this things up with talking about how I use my iPhone and include some of the best features that I found in iOS 16, and these are hidden features, so let's dive right into those. The first one is the haptic feedback keyboard. You go to settings, you find your sounds and haptics, scroll down to where it says the keyboard haptics, tap on that and you've got these two options here. By turning those on, you're not only going to get a sound when you tap on the keyboard, but you're also going to get a vibration and letting you know when you're testing on the key, which is really nice because, when you're typing, you really don't know if you're pressing something. So once you hit a key, you get that slight vibration back. It's really cool. I love that. And staying within the settings, we're going to go to accessibility, tap on touch, scroll down to the very bottom to find one of my favorite features of all time. And this one here is the back tap. So with this, you can either double tap or triple tap on the back of your iPhone. And it doesn't matter which iPhone it is that you have, because this feature has been around for a really long time, guys. But in case you haven't heard of it, you can enable certain features of certain apps by tapping on the back of your device. I've got one here set for screenshot and one for the camera. I'm going to double tap in the back of my phone so I can show you that. There you go. And then it takes a screenshot. I can save it to my photo album. It's super nice. And yeah, it's just hands down one of my favorite features of iOS. The next one, though, is limited to just iOS 16, and this one here is called the Quick Note. So starting in the settings, we're going to go to where it says the Control Center. It normally be at the very bottom, but here I've already got it enabled, so it's already within mine. But yeah, Quick Note is really cool because it allows you to type up a quick note from wherever it is that you are within iOS You can do it from your lock screen. You can do it from your apps. All you have to do is, once it's enabled, pull down into the command center, tap on that quick note button. That's what it looks like. Give you guys a closer look. And then once you tap on that, you are able to type up a quick note from anywhere in your iPhone, as I just said. It's going to pull up a quick notepad. Let's go ahead and do a quick example so you guys can see it. All right, this is a cool video, and be sure to like and subscribe. All right, so once I save it, you can go to your notes. Oh, that's my kid's Christmas list. Sorry about that. So let me go back here, save it. All right, and there it is. So after you save it, it appears there, right there in your side of your notes. Really nice and convenient feature. And there you have it. So what do you guys think of these features and some of the things that are on my iPhone? This is my first time making one of these, so I do pardon or kind of excuse me if I didn't have anything really cool to talk about. I'm still kind of getting used to all this, guys, so bear with me, but I do appreciate your patience. Let me know what you think, though. I mean, are there any features that you'd like to see? Is there any type of hardware you'd like me to get? I am looking for ideas, so feel free to follow me on Instagram and Twitter and share with me your thoughts, as well as drop a comment below what you guys would like to see in future videos. Until next time, thanks for being with me. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. Peace.